Welcome to this week's Illinois Wesleyan Titan Coaches Show. I'm Eric Stock from WJBC Radio, and we're joined by Lindsey Kellar, formerly Lindsey Rosenkrantz, the head women's lacrosse coach here at Illinois Wesleyan. Coach, it's good to have you on here for the first time.
Thanks for having us.
Getting ready to start your fourth season, and I guess before the snow was even gone from the field here at Tucci Stadium, you're out there practicing. Give us an idea of what preparations that you go through to get ready for the season, and recap that opening victory against Wittenberg.
Sure, yeah, so we have a pretty quick preseason, I would say, about 3 weeks worth, and with the cold, especially this past year, we've got typical rules that we're allowed to be outside, and we've had to be forced to be inside a good amount of time, which isn't always the greatest thing. Just we want to be out on the turf, we want to get used to the cold weather because we'll play games in it, but the preparation's been good. The girls have come back. They were in pretty good shape, conditioning-wise and stick-work-wise. We're really focusing on those fundamentals still as a young program to get us that next level. The Wittenberg game, we wanted to start the season off with a strong game against an opponent, that's been established for a while outside a little bit of the Midwest, and get into another conference too and play those teams. And it was a little bit messy. It was definitely a first game, but we got the job done, and definitely the things that we saw in the game, both on the offensive side and the defensive side, we're excited to see what's to come for the rest of the season.
And up next is the home opener, which is tonight against Monmouth, in the first of 4 in a row here at home.
Yeah, we're excited to be back at home.
So I wanted to go back to the preseason work. If you are indoors, how do you have to scale back what you do? I guess it's sort of a shell of what you would ideally do if you were outdoors.
I'm ideally, we've got the full field and the full width of the field. Thankfully here at the Shirk Center, we have a great indoor facility where we have a lot of room to play. But being inside is tough with the lighting and the ball and being able to see it. We're also worried about, the change of surfaces going outside to inside on the girls' legs with a small team, making sure that we stay as healthy as possible. So when we come inside, we do focus more on the fundamental stuff, or we'll walk through some offenses, walk through the defenses, but we're not going to find ourselves scrimmaging too much inside. And of course, in order to get ready for games, we want to have that scrimmage opportunity.
You've already had great success in the first 3 years of the program. What has surprised you most about beginning a program from literally day one to get it to where it is now?
Surprised me the most? I would say probably the biggest thing is knowing how you're going to have a foundation of committed athletes and a group of really committed athletes that drive the program, and that's really what we've had. In my mind, I think coming in, I thought, okay, it would be a little bit easier to recruit and be a little bit easier to field a larger team. And then knowing that through the years, the girls who have been the most committed have been kind of the foundation of this program. And each year, there's that group in each class that really starts to kind of hold the program together and develop the program a little bit more.
So that has gotten easier, where you're starting off sort of selling an idea or a concept.
Right.
Now you actually have something that has already had great success.
Absolutely. And I think now the challenge is, instead of just recruiting to recruit, you're recruiting solid players to get us to that next level.
And it's a new wrinkle for you this year as a new mom.
Yep.
So how are you able to manage that with a newborn at home and preparing for a pretty rugged schedule?
Yeah, that made the schedule before we knew the little one was on the way. So I think taking that into account, with the traveling and everything, it's definitely been a challenge. But Grayson is definitely a part of the team, and the girls have been great at supporting and understanding how the schedule is a little bit different for me, and having to be home a little bit more, or with the baby a little bit more. But other than that, it hasn't really provided a challenge to us growing as a program.
And in about 17 years, you've got a built-in recruit.
Exactly.
So
we've already got our first commit for 2040, I think it is.
That's right. That's right. Well, we'll look forward to 2018, first of all, when the home opener starting tonight. We appreciate the time. Best of luck this season.
Thank you. Thank you very much.